We're here with John Tatum today. It's Brain Doctor, Dr. Tom, and Guitar Picks. Onto the list, Norman Blake. Is that Pasquale Tarafo's first night in Leadville?
Yes, first night in Leadville, yeah.
Okay. What can you tell us about that?
Well, Norman Blake's very skilled guitar player. Mm-hmm. He can play anything from flat picking to classical music if he puts his mind to it. Mm-hmm. And he's influenced me. Some of this stuff it's almost a cross between bluegrass and classical. And It's pretty complicated pieces, some of it, but it's very interesting. It's the kind of music that makes you think from your shoulders up as opposed from your waist down. So, and some of it's kind of hard to move to, but it's very pleasing.
A hard day at the office.
Yeah.
And you're stressed out, even though it's early on in the list. What are you most likely to play just to get the stress out?
I don't know. If you want to get aggressive, you might do something like. Something like that, Sweet something Georgia Brown.
Yeah, just kind of get your mind off of it, whatever. Yeah. So some kind of fast and fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's because. But most of the time, after a hard day at the office, you want to play something slow.
Uh-huh.
From something like Satin Doll. Something kind of slow and quiet.
Okay. Speaking of your current office, it changes because you're in a band. Can you tell us about your current gig?
Well, current gig is we group called the Promise Breakers.
Mm-hmm. What's the furthest you traveled for a gig with your current band?
Yeah. Well, we'll go anywhere they pay us. We just got back. We just got back from a little job we did down to Ocracoke Island. Mm-hmm. So we're down there in June and August, mm-hmm. along the coast of North Carolina, and mm-hmm. all throughout the state.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so basically regional.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Haven't been to California yet.
Have not been to California yet.
But
we're California dreaming.
We're here with John Tatum today. It's Brain Doctor, Dr. Tom, and Guitar Picks. Rice Hillman Pedersen, is that how you pronounce it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Friend of the Devil.
Well, Friend of the Devil, everybody knows that song, or most people. Grateful Dead. That's quite an honor that so many people play it. Mm-hmm. But Tony Rice is a friend of mine, and I don't know Pedersen, but Chris Hillman, I met him and played with him a little bit in Colorado when I lived out there. I guess all these guys, especially Tony Rice, has been an influence mm-hmm. on me.
Mm-hmm. How so?
He was a good guy, like everybody else had his shares of ups and downs. Mm-hmm. But his flat picking, he just kind of set a standard for it that was nobody had heard. Mm-hmm. It's a pretty amazing guitar player. Mm-hmm. Pretty simple song, but the way they did it quite more complicated. But something like Friend of the Devil, it's got a good story, it's got good music. Mm-hmm. It takes you from one place to another place. Mm-hmm. beginning to end. The whole story is just really well written. And the music's great too.
We're here with John Tatum today. It's Brain Officer Dr. Tom and guitar picks. Guitar Gabriel, Betty, and DePritt.
Yeah, Guitar Gabriel was a local guitar player here. That they called him Guitar Gabe. He was around this part of the country for a long time, around this town for a long time. He had kind of a reputation of doing a lot of party songs and playing some of the drink houses, that kind of thing. But he did have a couple shots at the big time. But I met him in the 70s when I was playing a lot with my cousins. And they kind of took him in, or my cousin, Ken, took him under his wing, got him a guitar. He was kind of down and out. Took him under his wing, and I remember one Christmas he came out to my uncle's house for Christmas dinner, and we sat around and played all evening, presented him with a little K guitar and a little amp. He was very thankful. And right now he's doing one of these resurgent things for rentals, or they're putting it out, I guess. I don't really know the name of it. It's for a lot of musicians that never got their dues, so to speak. And Tim Duffy, a local guy's had a lot to do with that. So I think he got Guitar Gabe on one tour of Europe and everything there towards the end of his career, end of his life. But he's a pretty cool guy.
We're here with John Tatum today. It's Brain Officer Dr. Tom and guitar picks. T-Bone Walker, She's Gonna Ruin Me.
Well, that's a song about, well, the title says it all, I guess. You know, it's just kind of like what we used to call the DAG choir. Got a bunch of, it's call and response. Guys hollering in the background. But T-Bone Walker was a great player. He had his own style and helped bring electric guitar a long way.
Switching to the electric now, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
I got to. I guess don't have to, but I guess T-Bone's biggest hit would be Stormy Monday. And that's been covered by practically everybody. Allman Brothers did an excellent version of it, you know. So he really made a mark with that one. A lot of people do.